Ambassador Bad Rising, do you have any thoughts or advice on how young people in particular could work to help strengthen U.S.-China relations?
U.S.-China relationships are evolving, right? And again, I will touch upon the importance of national interest. China is becoming a bigger power in the world. But I would like to mirror this question against how Suriname and China and how young people helped to build that relationship as well. I mean, there's one level when we talk about state-to-state relations, but this specific question, I think, relates a whole lot to people-to-people relations. In Suriname, for instance, you have what they call friendship committees.
Right.
Suriname-China friendship committees. We have, for instance, the opportunity for young people, but also people within the public sector, that they can be engaged in student exchanges, academic exchanges, and also cultural exchanges.
Right.
That basically goes back to the question that you asked earlier, and that is, how do you make sure that you can understand the culture of another country? This might be a good way as well, you know, being open-minded for the cultures of other countries. China is becoming a power of more importance gradually. In Suriname, for instance, after the United States, China is the second largest trading partner. I'm going to share this experience with you. I have one son. He lived in Europe, he lived in the United States, and at some stage he wanted to study art. He spent time in Florence, and then he expressed his interest to do an academic study. At that time, I was very fascinated by the recent findings of the archaeological site in China. What is it called? The terracotta soldiers.
Right, sure, yeah.
And I told him, why don't you try to think of studying in Asia? And this opportunity was there. He told me, but Mom, I don't know anything about the culture of that country. I don't know anything about the language.
Right.
It is such a different society. I mean,
no better way to learn, though, right?
How will I thrive up there?
Right.
And I told him, you know, go and see the world. Go and explore the world.
Right.
Give it 6 months. If you don't like it, pack your bag, go and travel into Asia, broaden your horizon, and see where you will fit in life. Next year will be 7 years of studies in China, and he will graduate from the Central Academy of Fine Art. Basically indicating that it's not only art and history and language that you learn while you are in a specific country, but it broadens your horizon of the world. So
right.
I do think that young people need to be open-minded and go and explore the world, and that means being open to go and explore China and the wider country.
7 years and running, right?
Yes. And now he speaks Mandarin fluently. He even shares proverbs with me in Chinese and in Mandarin. And now he teaches me on the norms and values and the similarities between Hinduism and Confucianism and Buddhism, and it is fantastic. I mean, these days, with that knowledge that my son has gained from a different culture. It is such a pleasure to
Yeah.
be in an exchange and to talk about life now, because he's so mature.
Right.
Because his mindset, his
Well, he can bring his
vision of
own
the
unique
world. And
experiences
he
to
brings
you,
a lot
right?
to the
Yeah.
table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's good advice. That's
Thank you
very
so
good
much.
advice. Thank you again.
Thank you.